medical kits. This is a tag, a reply tag to, well, obviously the tags are going around now. There are medical kits. What do you carry with you when you go out and about? Well, I've got lots of different medical kits for different sorts of things, but this is the one that I carry most. It's the one that goes with me the most places. It's either on my belt, okay, or it's on my pack, or it's in the pack, or it's just in the Land Rover, really. It's just your average camouflage bag, and it's a Highlander one, but don't let that fool you, because it's actually not a bad kit to start with if you're thinking of getting a first aid bag. Now this one here, like I said, started off as a standard Highlander bag. They're not bad. I got it because it was camo, because I'm a camo whore, obviously. I do keep on the pull cord a compass. As you can see, it even works. Quite bizarre. Quite bizarre. But you never know when you're going to need a compass. It also makes a handy pulling point, okay, especially when you're doing this one-handed. I took the liberty of undoing the other half of the zip. I hope you don't mind. So, tagged. What is in your medical kit? Ta-da! Not a lot, really, is there? Hang on a second. We do this. We do this. All of a sudden, this rather basic medical kit doesn't look so basic anymore. We've got, obviously, paper tissues. We've got scissors. We've got the all-important tweezers. These are a bit nasty. These are sort of cheap plastic tweezers. They're actually better than you think they are, but they're still not very good. All right. So they are going to be eventually replaced with some steel tweezers. You've got your Centramide cream, which is essentially a Savlon type antiseptic cream. You've got your actual resusciates. You've got your gloves here, a pair of vinyl gloves. All right, latex free for those of you that are allergic. Okay, now everything in this kit's got its own little place, which I find quite nice actually for what is reasonably a reasonably priced kit. They've also got spaces, can you see, that you can add other stuff, more pockets behind there. Now then, that was just that little pocket there. Then we've got over here, oh look, it's a fire steel, an emergency fire steel with striker, because you never know what you're going to need. That's just tucked in this little slip here, which actually covers the back end of the zip. Then in this little netted area, okay, let's find the bloody zip on that. Here we go. I'm doing this one-handed. I hate one-handed filming. I really must get a tripod. Oh, look at that. Right, we undo this. Okay, get close to the personal. There we are. I said buggering about. We've got sewing kit. This is a WebTech sew kit. So if you've got your kit, you've torn your kit, you can actually get some attention going on with your clothes, you see, as well as with your self. You've got cottons in here, buttons, as you can see, needle threader, because my eyes ain't all that good anymore, safety pins, needles, and, can you see that one there? A needle that's ready threaded with cord, ready to go. The cotton is already on the needle. So should I need a very fast repair, bang, I pull that one straight out of here, off I go. No worrying about threading things. In this area as well, we have some paracetamol. We have a resuscitate that I started to mention earlier on. You see that little life shield? Basically, it's to stop someone else giving you something nasty when you're giving them some mouth to mouth. You probably know what they are. You can just see on the picture there. It covers their face, leaves a little hole for you to blow life-giving air at them. Then we've got some of the old microporous tape. Brilliant stuff for cuts and wounds and sticking things together. We've got bandages of different sizes, hygienic cleansing wipes. Okay, now sadly, these are alcohol free. All right, I prefer to carry the alcohol ones because you can use those as a fire lighter as well. But again, I've got fire lighting stuff everywhere, including here, so not that worried. Once again, more bandages. This is a crate bandage, the old whatchamacallit, the wrapping bandage, nice compression bandage, and of course a little plastic bag, because you don't want to leave your bad medical stuff out there. Put it in a bag, bring it home. See? So that's what's in the little netted pouch. Alright, let's just jump back in there for now. Oh yeah, some wound dressings, I'll get to those in a minute. More pins, more safety pins on the inside of that net, sorry. Now then, over here, what's come out of there is a triangular bandage. I think Rob McKenzie said they're almost never used anymore, but you know what? It's not just a bandage, it's a gauze filter. You can filter sediment from water with it. You can wrap it around your head as a bandana. There's loads of things you can do with a triangular bandage. So if you only see a triangular bandage, start getting your imagination going, because they are so much more than that. Like I said, a filter, wristlet, headband, you name it, there you go. Wound closure strips, sometimes known as butterfly stitches or steri stitches. Brilliant idea. If you do get a cut, clean it down with your old alcohol wipes, put some steri strips on it, okay, and it will close up quite significant wounds without the need to get the needle and cotton out. Oh, needle and cotton, very bad indeed. For less drastic things, we've got your actual fabric plaster strip, okay. Now this is the type that's all in one long plaster. You cut off what you need in sections, so you can have a plaster any size you like. Instead of having 64,000 different sizes of plaster and never having the right one, this one here, it's fabric, it's not plastic, it's fabric in there. You cut the ones that you want to make it fit you. Okay, that's that little section empty. Then we come across to personal meds. You saw paracetamol and such in there, which are general meds. Then you've got whatever you need to take for whatever condition you've got. Here we've got some ibuprofen and some stuff there, tramadol, because everything on me aches all the time. So I've got those that I carry with me. And then of course we come down to wound pads to be used in conjunction either with the plasters or with the bandages. And up here we've got larger wound pads, etc, etc. Now, like I said, the thing I like about this particular medikit is that everything has its place. You see, little pockets for everything. All right. Now, you're thinking to yourself, it's not that impressive, Dave. It's not that good of a kit. Well, you know what? For 90% of what you will need a first aid kit for, this will do it and more. All right. This will do just about everything you've ever thought of doing to yourself in the woods. If you can't do it with what's in here, all right, and I do mean with what's in there, stitches, needle, cotton, steri strips, plasters, bandages, you name it, it's in there. If it needs more than this, you need more help than you've probably got the ability to give yourself anyway. So the idea of this is to patch yourself up and get yourself out to help. All right, so don't go into the woods with a medical pack that takes 4 people to carry it and you have to strap half of it to the dog because it's too heavy. Go out there with a kit that you are familiar with stuff that's going to do for your average camp nicks, cuts, bangs and abrasions. If you break something, you can always strap it up with the bandages or the triangular bandage, or if you stab yourself in the eye, all that kind of thing. Go with a kit that you know how to use. Stick with a kit that's in your skill set. Don't go out with scalpels and tooth kit. Oh God, I've seen people who go out with a full dental kit with them. They're going to do dentistry in the woods. I don't think so, really. Okay, you might have to pull a broken tooth out if you're unlucky, but you know what? Most of the time, you have some painkillers and it'll get you back to a dentist. We're not that far away from anyone in England, sadly. So a kit like this will do, like I said, for just about everything you're likely to do to yourself in camp. If it's more than this, seek bigger kits from bigger people with bigger knowledge. Okay, so there we are. A little tagged thing. What kind of medical kit do you take? I take this one. I'm going to put it all back together again in a minute when I've got 2 bloody hands. But like I said, you've got something for your clothing, something for your head, something for your body, okay? And if you take enough of some of these, there's something for your mind as well. All right, so there is my basic but reasonably comprehensive kit. I'm not going to carry a suitcase full of gear, okay? This will do everything I need it to do. After that, somebody else can look after me because I won't be feeling very well anyway. All right, guys, so there we are. First aid kit tagged, by the various people out there, MTFU mad people who started all this. So if you're getting tagged, well, you know, what can I say? Who am I going to tag? Who shall I tag? Let me think about that. Who shall I tag? I'm going to tag Paul, Forest Prepper, the original FP. Paul the Forest Prepper from Camp Shaky Group. Let's get Camp Shaky involved in this. So yes, Paul the Forest Prepper, you're tagged for a Medikit showdown. And then, I don't know if he's been done yet. Disco Tiny. Tiny Outdoors. Alright, Matt. You're up for it. There you are. Let's see what you got in your packet then. Well, medical packet, of course, boy. Come on. So that's 2 of the Tiny and MTFU crossovers. And who else shall we put up in here? Who else? Be rude not to, really, wouldn't it? So let's go with Grizzly J. Grizzly J, if you've not already been tagged, you are my 3rd tag. All right. So I'll put the links in the description. But if you're watching this, you know who you are. So Paul, Forest Prepper, Matt, Tiny Outdoors, and Jay, Grizzly J, old Jason there, you are my tags to show me what you've got in your kits. All right then, guys, thank you very much for watching. Nice short video for you, and I'm going to bugger off now. Cheers then. Bye.